to Adventurous Hours. I am Vic. Today, it's again a hiking day. It's mid-November. It's a cold day, plus 8 degrees maximum. Actually here, we're in the high elevations, we have plus 3 degrees. It's foggy, damp, but yet it's a very nice time to go hiking together with Zia. Our plan today is to go to see the Glaskopf, one of the highest peaks in the region. Let's go! So as you can see, it's very foggy and it's very wet, very damp, cold, humid. The cold goes straight to the bones. It's very known when it's humid and cold, it's not very pleasant. That's why I have my gloves with me, my scarf, my bonnet, because not only it's only plus 3 degrees, but with this humidity, really it's not pleasant. But once you walk, once you hike, of course you warm up and then it's nice. So we just left the parking place and oh, look here on the left. This is Waldandachtsplatz, Gottesdienstplatz. So this is where some people hold their worship services. They pray here in the middle of the forest. They want to be in nature when they pray. Okay. When it's cold and damp like this, you can see the moss growing very fast on the trees. Very nice actually when it's foggy like this. It's also part of nature. I personally like very much the fog. The fog absorbs all kind of sounds, so it's very quiet, like the snow. So Zia will show us the way. Come on Zia, let's go. And Zia is the first one to go. Tree logs. Ferns. And of course, since it's already mid-November, all the leaves on the floor. When it's rainy, a lot of mud, of course. Look at that. I think you really need boots. I mean, I have my hiking boots. I'm fine with that. Just try to avoid those mud holes. Look at all that fog. So now with this humidity, in the month of November, you'll find a lot of mushrooms. And as you can see, we have here a half circle. You can see it better like this. It's a half circle. And mushrooms, which the actual plant lives underground, it grows circle-wise. So if there is no hindrances, you will find real circles of mushrooms in the forest. And here we have an old quarry. And you can see this is where they came to get stones, material to build the streets, probably maybe houses. and old quarry. Have to be careful not to step in the cold water. That would be very bad. So as you can see, I put my bonnet on. It's very cold here in this fog. I don't think it's +3, I think it's only +1. Good to be walking fast. It warms up. The fog is getting thicker and thicker the more we're going higher. Fog actually is very low clouds. Scary, like for a horror movie. Eerie. Now you have to walk up the hill, the mountain. I have to cross this. Let's go. You can see the moss growing like crazy, and mushrooms, of course, and also here dead trees covered with moss. All right, here we are at the top of the Glaskopf. See, they made a circle with stones. And we are here at the top of the Glaskopf. This peak is in the middle of the forest, so that's why there is no view of any kind. Last time I've been here, many years ago, I came from the other way. It's going down to Glaskopf. We'll go back this way because that's where we parked. So, that was a nice hiking, and my fingers are frozen. Look at that. So beside this circle of stones marking the top of the Glaskopf, I just have seen another circle, and we're going there. And here you can see the circle of mushrooms. Perfect circle, almost perfect actually. And in the Middle Ages, of course, they always have some kind of fantasy, some kind of legends, and this saying that when you see a circle of mushrooms, it means that witches were dancing in the middle of it, and that's why the mushrooms grew all around. So the mushroom itself, the plant grows exactly in the middle, and then it spreads out, and what we see, those what we call mushrooms, are actually the fruits. Oh, very nice that we are able to see this. See once again the circle of mushrooms. And that can be with any kind of mushroom. But to be honest, I've only seen it most commonly with this kind of mushroom. Yes. Beautiful. So right here at the back of this marking of the top of the mountain of Glaskopf, I've just noticed behind those trees there is the official marking. That's the government who's putting that. That's the official marking that we are here on the top of the Glaskopf. Wonderful. So now we're back at the quarry. It's getting foggier and foggier. So this is very interesting. Here in this quarry, and in all quarries, where you have those high cliffs, this is a very important part for nature, where a lot of birds find places to be able to put their nests in. The birds that come here are birds that don't make nests, but they lay eggs in small holes in between stones. Here you can find eagles, falcons, and the biggest owl, which is the Eurasian eagle owl, called here Uhu. A beautiful, beautiful bird. This is the biggest owl in the world, the Eurasian eagle owl. They lay the eggs, make a small nest inside those holes in the cliffs. Of course, now it's November, so it's not the time, but I do suppose in springtime here everything will be closed. They'll put a fence so they won't be disturbed, and they can having their small ones. So, we hope that you have enjoyed our quick hiking tour to Glaskopf. We're back here at the parking lot called Tennohütte. This place goes to Glaskopf on one side, and if you go on the other side, it's going to go to Altkönig, Walsberg. We have been also Große Zacken, Kleine Zacken, and so forth. Thank you for joining us today in this hiking tour. Hope to see you again in the next video. Take care of yourself, and until then, don't forget, please subscribe now here at Adventure is Ours. Bye. Yeah, less fog now. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Fog has lifted.